deer right over in there somewhere. I don't know if you can see him or not. He's looking right at me. That is just above. Here he comes. There he goes. Morning guys, this is Uno Gear, and I'm talking to you from the Starkey Wilderness area. We're on a little scouting mission today here. We're headed out to the remote campsites. We're going to go out and take some pictures and see whether or not it'd be possible to hang a hammock out there. It's going to take us a little while to get out there, but it'll be well worth scouting, because I'd hate to walk all the way out there with my pack and everything and then find out I got to sleep on the ground because there's no place to hang a hammock. So we got 3 different campsites we're going to go to. We're going to scout them all out and have a nice walk in the woods. Hi gang, this is Uno Gear, and we are back here at remote campsite number 2, and I'm looking for places to hang hammocks, and it looks like there's a place right here between these 2 trees. You could probably hang a hammock. There's not a lot of places around in here. You can see it's pretty well growed up. But if you got here before anybody else did, you could probably string a hammock right between these 2 trees right here. This is as far back in as the campsite goes. And you come back out here a little bit, and here's a couple of trees here. It'd be kind of a long hang here. You'd get from this tree here all the way back to this oak tree, or from there over to this pine tree here. So there might be a place to hang a couple hammocks in here. You can see there's a nice picnic table here. There's a grill up in there. You're getting pretty close to the multi-purpose trail again up there. And this might be a primitive campsite. And the thing, it says remote. It ain't very remote. You're right off the trail here. Here's another spot here. I don't know if you can find enough trees here where you could hang a hammock or not. I don't know, you might be able to hang one between this tree and that tree there, but it's pretty well grown up, and the trees are probably few and far between. But Hog's been in here, got this all tore up pretty good to ground. You'd have a hell of a time even finding a place to put a tent in here and find a level spot. So this is a remote campsite 2, and this is as far away from the Starkey Park Corral parking lot as you can get. And I'll get some distances when I get back home and run the GPS data and stuff. But so far it's been a pretty good hike. What I'm going to do is sit down, eat some lunch, head back out, see if I can find 1, and then from 1 I'm going to go back up to 3, do a little filming there, and then head on back to the car. We're back here at primitive campsite number 1, excuse me, and we're going to walk back in here and see if we can find some place to hang some hammocks. Seems to be cleared off back in here pretty good. And here's a picnic table and a fire ring, barbecue, and it looks like there's quite a few places in here where we can hang hammocks. Between them trees there, this big one and that one, there's a couple little ones here, there's some there, some back in there. Back in there. and it goes back in here quite a ways. I don't know how far back in there you can go before you're technically not on the primitive camping site. There's quite a bit of hanging trees back in here. This looks a lot more promising than the number 2 remote campsite, and it is a little more remote. It's off the hiking trail. It's not off the all-purpose trail. So I think this one here will be high on the list for an overnight. Okay. Now, the plan is to head from here back out the hiking trail, cut back up across to remote campsite 3, which actually earlier this morning I was quite close to, but for some reason I didn't feel like going backwards, so I went back and headed all the way back, and the first stop we made was at 2 back there. So anyway, we're going to pack up from here, and we're going to head back farther out the hiking trail. Should be about another mile back to 3, and we'll take some pictures there, and then we'll head on back to the car. Okay guys, we're back here at remote campsite number 3, and we're out here on the trail, and I'm going to walk back in, see if we can find some place to hang some hammocks. There are some trees out here fairly close to the trail. I don't know how great they would be. I'm getting back here now towards the where the picnic table is. I think there's a couple of places here where you can get away from the main activity area. And you can't see them, but there's 2 white-tailed deer running right up there in front of me. I can see their tails bopping through the trees. They were damn near right in the middle of this campsite here. So they're running straight in front of me now. You see their little flags going. So yeah, there's some possibilities here. There's a couple trees right here. This is pretty much right close to the main activity area, but there's trees out around the perimeter here. A couple out in here where you could hang some hammocks off them, I think. Get a little privacy if you wanted it. See, the thing I don't know is how far out into here you can legally supposed to go where you could hang a hammock. And there's a couple nice trees right there in front of us you could hang a hammock on. Wouldn't be a problem. You could probably hang one on this side, on the right side, and one on the left side between that tree and that tree over there. A couple little trees there. They're quite a ways apart, though. You might be able to get a pretty long hang on it. Get it on there. Might be able to hang one right in here from this center tree back to that leaner. Might be able to hang a hammock there. There's a couple trees in here. There's possibilities here. Might be able to get 3 or 4 hammocks hung around here if you had that many people in your group. So, this is the closest one to the parking lot. So it probably gets the most use. But it's clean. Somebody's been in here raking and cleaning it up, and there's not a bunch of garbage around. I don't smell anything, so apparently people can get far enough away to dig their cat holes, so you don't have to worry about that. And this would be okay if you didn't want to go the extra 1.5 miles. You could probably find a place in here to hang. Hi guys, Zulu Gear again. I'm back at the 3-mile loop cutoff. So by my estimations, I have no more than 1.5 miles back to the car, and probably less. But so I'm going to wrap it up from here, from the trail, and if I think of anything else to add, I might add it at the end when I'm doing the editing, but this is going to be it for our exploratory campsite visits, remote campsite visits in the Starkey Wilderness area, just outside of Newport Richey. So we'll see you again from some other trail in some other state park or forest or somewhere. Okay, have a good day. Get out there and hike. Bye.